If your knees hurt every time you come into a squat, you may think that the obvious solution is to avoid squats altogether. Well, every time you get in and out of a chair, every time you use the bathroom, every time you get in and out of a car, you are essentially squatting. And squats are essential for everyday life. So it's important we feel comfortable with this movement. And quite often it's to do with lack of strength in the hips, the knees, and mobility as well in these areas. I'm going to show you 5 steps to squatting that are completely knee friendly. That's going to make you feel more comfortable with squats and hopefully eliminate the fear around squatting. For step 1, we're going to come into an elevated supported squat. So what that is we're going to use a stable surface like a kitchen worktop to come down into a squatting position, but we're going to do it with our heels up. Now this option is ideal if you have a limited mobility, especially in your ankles, and you have some stiffness in your lower back. This is what it looks like. You'll step away from your surface, you're going to lift the heels up like this, pull back and gently come down as far as you feel comfortable, and then all the way back up, keeping the heels elevated. You're going to work with 10 repetitions like this until you feel confident that you can come into step 2. For step 2, we're going to do exactly the same, but with the heels down. So you're going to pull the hips back, still keeping the knees in line with the ankles at this point. Take the hips as far back as you can, just hold for a breath, and then make your way back up. And I want you to work with 15 repetitions just like that. We're going to come into the chair squat, but with a little difference. When you come into this squat, as you push your way up, I want you to just pull the knees out to the side so it looks like this. What this is going to do is going to help eliminate the discomfort on the inside of the knee as you come up from that squat. You want to work with 15 repetitions just like this, keeping the movement slow and controlled. Once you've found that easy, you can introduce a light weight and come into another 10 or 15 repetitions. This is really going to strengthen our hips and our quads, making squatting a lot easier. For our 4th option, we're going to come into the sumo squat. Now the placement of the feet is just very slightly turned out, and you want to take the feet as wide as you feel comfortable. You can take the hands together, bend the knees, sink as low as you feel you can, hold for a breath, and then come all the way back up. Now this will target your inner thighs, your hips, and your glutes. You want to be working with 15 repetitions just like that. And of course, you can always add a weight to this squat as well, but do make sure that your back is straight. My 5th and final step to squatting better is the single-legged squat from a seated position. You're going to have one leg out in front and one foot just underneath the knee. Once again, you can take the hands together. You're going to lean forwards, push, and come all the way up, and then return in the same fashion. This really isolates the muscles in the bent leg, making your quads, your glutes, your hips work even harder, but you've still got the support of the chair. You want to work with 15 repetitions on both sides. They are some great alternatives from the traditional squat. Pick the right option for you. Listen to your body, be consistent, and let me know how you get on.